Hey everybody, it's Liz. Today I am talking about the real reason of why people with similar brain wiring to me, ADHDers out there, or just creative people in general, whatever you want to call yourself, if you're resonating with this, listen up. So, I don't know if you've been aware or are annoyed by or inspired by or however you feel, but there's a whole craze right now about decluttering spaces. And Marie Kondo, this awesome lady, I'm totally in love with her, has kind of sparked this awesome thing going on where people are really getting rid of stuff that doesn't spark joy for them or they just don't need in their lives moving forward. And so I'm a total fan. I obviously am in process, right? There's like hilarious amount of clutter behind me right now, so just solidarity. But I want to talk about it from a different perspective, where yes, having many things in your house that don't spark joy is gonna weigh you down in general. So on a baseline, it's a good idea in my opinion. But also with this wiring, I think I've talked about it before, but why not do a recap? There's something called different ways of thinking. So there's convergent thinking and divergent thinking. So the convergent thinkers out there are people who maybe go to hear information, learn information. They take all the information that they hear and then they pack it down into a linear form. Okay, and so they make a lot into less. That is not me, or maybe you, if you're listening to these videos. We are divergent thinkers. Okay, and thank God we are. It brings a lot of amazing creative ideas in the world and can really wear you out. So if you think about it, like if every single thought you have leads to multiple other thoughts and all those thoughts lead to multiple other thoughts, and it's like, I call it firework thinking. So like picture those awesome fireworks where it's like, and then there's like little coming off of all the other points and it just keeps going out and out and out and out. That literally is how it is when input comes into my brain. Like, no joke, which is why I'm a great out-of-box thinker. I'm a great brainstormer. I have all, whatever. What it also means is that when my kitchen looks like this or even worse or whatever, and I see random things, it can be wildly overwhelming. And a lot of times it's overwhelming just behind the scenes. At the end of the day, I'm super exhausted or I feel frozen and stuck and I can't get out of my own way and I don't know why. And I think a lot of times it's just because there's too much stuff going on visually around me, and it's overwhelming. Not to mention how to organize and where it goes and all those things. So, I'm making a real effort. It might not seem that obvious behind me right now, but I had to do this video because I have to go get my kids. So, priorities. But like, I've redone my kitchen drawers, I've redone my wardrobe. I'm kind of like taking little bits and pieces in my life. And literally every time I open my kitchen drawer now, I feel better. I feel proud that I cleared it out. And I also just feel less overwhelmed because I can see what I need. And I got rid of all the other fluff and junk and random stuff that is just distracting so that I can go in and just get the stupid can opener and close the door or drawer and have it not be a big deal. Like, it's a thing. And so Gretchen Rubin, who I have mentioned before, who I love, also talks a lot about like outer order leading to inner calm, and it's all the same theme. It's a lot of people saying the same things, in my opinion, just in different ways. And so however you want to look at it, the less you have that's giving you input into your brain and into your world, the calmer you'll be. It's less to process, it's less to figure out, it's less to manage. And also too, if you have kids, like there's this weird thing going on where people feel like kids have to have a gazillion toys and all this input and never be bored, when like, if you're feeling this way about it, they're feeling this way about it. And they're probably feeling about it a lot deeper than we are, because they're little, they don't have any filter yet. And so, I've cleared out a bunch of my boys' toys and they're playing calmer and more intently with what they have than they have ever before. And it's, I think it's really something. So yeah, less is more. If you're firework thinking, just give less fuel, have less fireworks around, I guess. Is that how that works? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, have less things to go around so that you're not just going down these paths of thought, whether you are realizing it or not, and I would love to hear if that helps, if by clearing out and having less just visually around and less just to manage in your life, how that feels, if you notice a difference in your body, if you are sleeping better, or if there's a different shift in other things. I would love to hear about it. And you're feeling completely overwhelmed at starting that, that's okay. There are tools out there. Just find something that resonates with you. You know, I mean, obviously you can talk to a coach, you know, that's part of it. But also, like, you know, there's the Marie Kondo way. There's, you know, all these different ways that go about it. There's a podcast called A Slob Comes Clean that a friend recommended to me. And she talks about decluttering and stuff in a way that works for her. And in my opinion, she definitely resonates with having similar wiring to me. And so she doesn't talk about it in a specific ADHD way, but everything she mentions totally lines up. So take it for what you want. But, you know, there's resources out there. There's techniques that, you know, you can find that will work for you. And I really encourage you to do it because why not? You know, why not? Why not do something that promotes success and figure out those babyest steps of where to start and feel empowered and make it happen, because this doesn't feel good, you know, and but all those things have a home now, and I know where I can put them back, and it doesn't take me so much extra thought just trying to, you know, beat myself up for having it and then figuring out where it goes and then trying to give it a home, but the home's not permanent, and it's like an affordable housing crisis going on for my kitchen tools. Like, it's crazy. It can be crazy. So that's it. I wish you well. I hope you're warm, and let me know how it's going. Let me know if decluttering is helping your firework thoughts, so that you can actually have firework thoughts about fun things that are exciting and benefit your life, and not about random crap that's in your house. You know, let me know. Keep me posted, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Cheers. Bye.